Hello everyone, my name is Muriel. Welcome to my channel. Today I create, I don't know how I'm calling this. It's kind of a green smoky eye and purple on the crease. But green is my favorite color and I wanted to do something really special. I'm also going on a date with my husband tonight, so I kind of got ready for that too. I use pretty much Makeup Geek eyeshadows. They're my favorite shadows in the market. They're single shadows. They're very affordable and I love them. I also use a bunch of stuff that I never used before. Like I use the Chape concealer for the first time from Tarte. I use this lip palette that I had for like 3 weeks and I haven't tried. So yeah, I use a bunch of new stuff. I use a bunch of old stuff. Excuse my hair, it's a mess. So yeah, if you wanna know how to get this look, just keep on watching. Please subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you on my next video. Love you, bye bye. Well, hello, let's do this, people. Okay, first things first, my eyes are already primed. As you know, I always use Pallete Paint Pot to prime my eyes, and then I set it with any translucent powder. You can use an eyeshadow also that is close to your skin tone. Then I'm going in with this Makeup Geek eyeshadow, and in the name, the shade Beaches and Cream. All the eyeshadows I'm gonna use on this tutorial are from Makeup Geek, like I just said. And I'm gonna dust these on my crease. This is gonna be my transition shade. You can barely see it because this one is exactly like my skin tone, but I'm gonna use it anyway because it works really well for the shadows I'm gonna use next to blend them out. So next I'm going to use this purple shadow. It's very pretty. It's called Fairy Tale. And I'm gonna use the E25, E40, same brush, and then I'm gonna dust these also on my crease. Make sure you dust this back and forth to make sure you go from the inner corner all the way to the outer corner. And now I'm going in with the E25 and I'm gonna dust this color. It's called Motown, also on my crease, but more precise on my crease and a little lower on my crease. Make sure you don't get it all over your lid, but if you get it a little bit, it's okay. Then I go back to the E40 and I make sure that those shadows are completely blended. Then I'm taking this color, it's called Houdini, and it's one of Makeup Geek's foil shadows. It's actually my favorite foil shadow. And I'm gonna dust this, I'm gonna place it all over my lid. I wet my brush with a little bit of Fix Plus, so it makes the color shine even more. And I'm using this MAC 242 to put this all over my lid. Then I go back with the E25 from Sigma, and I make sure that I blend the green and the purple together. Make sure there's no harsh line on your crease. Then I go back with the same MAC 242 and this color, which is another fall shadows called Jester from Makeup Geek. And it's more like an olive green and it's also very beautiful, and I'm placing this on top of Houdini, just leaving the outer corner and the inner corner out so you can see Houdini from the outside and you can see Chester all over the lid. And I'm gonna leave my eyes like that for now. And I'm gonna start working on my face. I'm gonna prime with the same primer I normally used. Makeup Forever. Step 1, the mattifying primer from Makeup Forever. Like I said before, my T-zone is an oily mess, so I have to make sure that I put a base there so my foundation won't move. And for foundation, I'm gonna use the Este Lauder Double Wear in the shade 2-in-1 Desert Beige. I'm gonna dot these with my fingers first, and then I'm going in with the Beauty Blender and I'm gonna blend this in. This foundation lasts a very long time on me. It doesn't move and it looks really pretty on my skin. Now for concealer, I'm gonna try this new concealer. It's from Tarte and it's called Chape. Everyone's raving about it. I just got it recently. It was sold out everywhere, but they recently brought it back. I bought it at Tarte Cosmetics and it's in the color Light Neutral. This is actually one of the new shades that they released, because they only have like 4 shades and they now have like 6. They brought like 4 more. And then I'm gonna set my under eye with the RCMA powder. This powder is amazing, it's cheap and it's totally awesome. I'm using the same Beauty Blender and I'm gonna set my concealer with this powder. I'm also gonna set the rest of my face. I'm so sorry I can't speak today. Now going back to my eyes, I'm using this Sigma E15. It's a definer brush and I'm placing Houdini very close to my lash line. And then I'm gonna use a pencil brush and a little bit of the Fairy Tale, the light purple eyeshadow, and I'm dusting these on top of Houdini. I'm using the same eyeshadows that I use on top, I'm not using them on the bottom. And now with the black liner again, you can use any one you have. I'm using this one from Colourpop that I received on my box charm a couple of months ago. And it's really good, it's really creamy, and it's really cheap. It's only $6. So now I'm popping these bad boys. These are from Nubousom. I don't know if you said Nubousom or Nubousom, or I don't know, Nubousom. Anyway, these lashes in the style Bengal, and they're really dramatic, but I love them for a date night out. They're really cute. Once again, you might not be able to see very well what I'm doing because I have to get really close to the mirror to do this. But yeah, I'm popping these bad boys on and they make a huge difference when you don't have lashes like me. My lashes are very small and they're looking down. I can use an eye curler, an eyelash curler or whatever, but if I don't use false lashes, I don't look right. So now I'm doing my brows. Once again using Anastasia Brow Wiz, the shade Ebony. There's not much to explain here. It's very self-explanatory. I just draw a line at the bottom of my eyelashes first. I'm sorry, eyebrows. And then I fill them in. It's very simple. I use the spoolie to blend the color that I placed on my brows, and that's it. Then I set them with the Anastasia clear brow gel, and that's it. That's all I do for my brows. Now to highlight my brow bone on my inner corner, I'm using this sleek highlight palette. It has this weird name, Solstice. I don't know how to pronounce that. It'll be in the bottom bar, but I'm using the pinky shade. I don't know the names either because the name is confusing in the back of the palette, but I'm using the pinky shade and I'm highlighting my brow bone on my inner corner with it. This brush is also from Sigma and it's a smudger brush, but I use it for highlighting my inner corners on my brow bone. And now for the rest of my face, I'm using this Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette, and I'm gonna use from the contour shades the one in the middle with the Morphe brush that I always use. This one is the M523, and I'm contouring with this shade. I'm gonna contour and bronze my face with it, my forehead, my temples, all that good stuff, and my nose. I also contour my nose on this video. My camera wasn't recording and I didn't notice that it wasn't recording. That's why the clip is not in there, but I did contour my nose with the same shade. Then for blush, I'm using this Makeup Geek blush that I also had received on one of my Boxy Charms, and this one is in the shade XOXO. XOXO. It's very pretty. It's a pinky shade. It's matte and it's really pretty. Now going back with the same highlighting palette, I'm using the lightest shade in the palette to highlight my face, my brow bone, the tip of my nose, the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, and my chin. I do not highlight my forehead because it's already big enough and I don't want it to get more attention than I already have. This is the first time that I used this highlight palette and everyone was talking about how good it was. And they're right, it's amazing. And this brush that I'm using is not technically a highlighting brush, but it's released from Morphe and it's really good for highlighting. I also stole the idea from Jacqueline. You got me. I watch a lot of Jacqueline videos. Yes, I do. I'm guilty. And now for lips, I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the shade Crush. This is one of their newest release. It's not new, they released it like a month and a half ago. But it's very pretty and it lasted a long time on my lips. It's not drying, it's not patchy. It goes really well and it dries completely matte and it lasts forever on my lips. So that is it. Make sure you set your face with some sort of setting spray. I normally use Urban Decay All Nighter. And that's it. See you guys on my next video. Bye.